Hello YouTube, welcome to my first vlog on my channel. I'm recording to you here from sunny Morocco, and I'm here in a place called Desert Point in the Agadir region. Over the past few months I spent my time driving here from cold, wet, windy Ireland down through Spain and Portugal in my stealth Argan. Okay, that's one thing about this place in Desert Point, or even a lot of when you go walking in the bush in Morocco, watch out for the bush. Never mind the animals, never mind the snakes. This, look at that. Damn things. No, they're really harsh. Okay, what was I talking about? Yeah, so I spent the past few months driving here in my stealth camper van into sunny Morocco in search of warmer weather. Right now I'm just taking a walk up the hill. It's 6:30, sun sets at 7, so I'm hoping to get to the top of this hill for sunset. The plan is to travel slowly around the world, which gives me time to experience lots of different cultures and lots of different world foods and meet really interesting people. And hopefully I'm going to be making vegan and vegetarian recipes of these interesting foods for you guys to try at home. So yeah, if you're into cooking, stay tuned for that. Coming up in this channel, I'm going to be doing a step-by-step stealth camper van build for a budget of €500. Everything from solar electronics to interior. And in my van that costs €1,000, so a total of €1,500. It depends how much you get your van for. But I think you could probably get a van similar enough to mine for €1,000. And it's to encourage any of you at home who want to get into the stealth camper lifestyle to be able to do it and do something similar without spending a whole lot of money. Also, I'm going to be mountain biking, surfing and hiking and so much more as well. And I'm going to be able to take you guys on the adventures with me. But that's all to come. That's all in the future. Right now, it's the 15th of May in 2020, and we all know what that means. Lockdown, quarantine. I found myself trapped here in Morocco in Desert Point with a small group of friends that I met in Morocco, and they're all in vans as well. I met them all on the road, and there's 5 of us in total, and we've all decided to do our quarantine together. And luckily, none of us have been sick, and none of us are going to get sick, inshallah. And we're all living together, and we've made a small little community and parked our vans in a big circle. And we share this common area where we have a bread oven for making pizzas, we have a kitchen for preparing food and washing food, and we also have all our food stored in a hammock, because at night time there's a big wild pig that comes from somewhere in these hills, and we discovered the hard way on the first night when we thought we could store all our food inside a tent that the pig is very big, and if the pig wants the food, the pig's going to get the food, so we have to keep it out of reach of the pig, and that's all pretty exciting. Whoo! Almost fell down the cliff. Shouldn't be vlogging when I'm doing this. Actually, yeah, I should. Why not? And yeah, so it's all pretty cool. But right now I'm just making a little hike up the hill. Go see is there any animal life out, because since the past 3 months that I've been here, there hasn't been any rain, and it's been so dry and dusty. And now, just this morning, it's rained. It's really heavy, really heavy. And I'm starting to see all this life come up. So I'm bringing you guys up the hill to go see what we can see. See, is it any different than down there? The sun is just setting behind that hill. I have to get to the top of this hill so I can see it. Okay, let's go. And usually, after it's been raining in a dry landscape like this, it's important to just be cautious of your stepping, because the soil isn't used to holding water, and when it does rain and get wet, it's quite soft and can fall from beneath your feet, so you just got to be really careful of that. Okay, I have to climb this rock. Hold on. And also when you're climbing as well, always be aware of dying mountains, dying rock, and try to spot it before it's too late. Like this rock here, I just put my hand on it and it's flaking away. So always, and it's only me up here. If anything were to happen, especially during Corona times, I don't want to end up near hospitals and no one's going to find me there, so you've got to be really careful. Let's continue. You see here that there's a lichen growing on the wood. I think it's a lichen growing on the argan tree. And what that does, how it works, because it's so dry around here, it collects moisture from the air so it can survive. Okay, so I finally made it up here to my sunset spot. Quite a way down. You can see the sea down there, down from the campsite. And beautiful sunset here this evening. So it's very quiet up here, you know, when you're staying in Desert Point, you always hear the waves crashing, especially in the surf season, just wave after wave after wave. And when you're up here, you can't really hear the sea. It's just a bit of wind and nothing else. You can just hear your heart beating. It's really quite beautiful. So I'm just going to sit down, enjoy the sunset as it is. See you there. Okay, so that's the sun has finally set down there. There's a big dark cloud coming over. And because I'm Irish, I know exactly what that means. It's going to happen. I'm going to try to get down this hill before it gets too dark, because it's pretty steep and dangerous. And I'm going to go back to the camp, see what the guys are doing. Okay, let's go. Ho ho! Everyone's in here. Ah, Monsieur Jeff as well.
How are you, Danny?
Good. What's going on here?
Couscous day.
Couscous day. Why is it couscous day?
Because it's Friday.
Because it's Friday. That's a Moroccan thing, yeah?
Yeah.
What time is it, Philly?
Couscous time.
So,
Couscous time on couscous day.
Couscous time.
Woo!
Slutty time.
Maybe tea time.
How do you make couscous?
How?
Yeah.
You put it on the plastic stuff.
Yeah. The plastic stuff, so put it in a big pot.
Then you add olive oil and water.
Yeah. Does it have to be hot water?
Hot?
Does it have to be hot? Or can you use cold water?
Normally it's nice to be hot, but I
Yeah.
use cold one. And I put olive oil because I forgot the smell.
Ah. Cool.
Normally I don't use olive oil. And then you put all the veggies on the pot with the spices and the water, and you put this on the top.
And just let it all soak up and cook and...
Yeah, and for like 10 minutes, then you take it out, put again in the plastic stuff,
Yeah.
again water, and you do with your hand until there is no bowl, and then you put it again on the steam, and you do it like 4 or 5 times.
You're a couscous master by now. This long down in quarantine in Morocco. It's a lot of Fridays.
Yes, a lot of Fridays, yes.
A month of Fridays.
An idea we can start confuse people now. Because they
We'll have
now
couscous
are in
every
the rhythm
day.
of Couscous day. Hey, tomorrow is couscous, eh?
We get Friday again.
Okay, we'll do this.
Yeah.
well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to have another video out next Monday, inshallah. And I want to say a big thank you to a few good friends of mine who helped make this video possible. One of those names is Mr. Chip. He's got a YouTube channel explaining tech, and if you have any problems with your computer, Mr. Chip is the man for that. I'll put a link for his channel below. And also one of those other big names, good friend of mine, Mustafa, channel from Gym Boost. If your Arabic's good, check out Gym Boost if you're into bodybuilding and you want to, the right combination of nutrients for your muscles and the right exercises, stretches, you name it. Gym Boost is the man. There's a kitty cat. Oh, okay, goodbye kitty cat. And also a big thank you to Jin Wow, another good friend of mine. He's got a YouTube channel too, and possibly me and Jin Wow, we might be doing a little bit of traveling together. He's been quite an quite inspiring person to meet during lockdown, helped me out big time. And of course, last but not least, my Corona lockdown family, all the way from Imswan, what was it, 5 months together, something like that, from Imswan to Desert Point. Lots of great times together, playing music by the campfire and so much more. I'm not going to name all of you because there's so many of you. You're all beautiful people, and thank you very much. And yeah, till next Monday. Goodbye.